Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Francis Ifeacho, and I am an INFJ life coach, speaker, author, and a spiritual teacher. If this is the first time on my channel, I welcome you to my channel. Please hit the like button and also the subscribe button. It helps with the video algorithm. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. In this channel, I'll be sharing my life experiences, the lessons learned, and also spiritual teachings as well. Um, and hopefully you enjoy my video content, and hopefully my content gets to inspire someone out there. So without much further ado, I'll dive straight into the topic for today. So the topic for today will be the life review, as you see in the title of the video. So did you know that after death, that a life review happens? So just imagine going to the movies and watching a movie of your entire life play from start to finish. However, in this movie, the focus is not on the earthly accolades or the earthly achievements that were made, but rather the lessons and the growth learned while you were here on earth, and also the impact that you've had on other lives, other people's lives. The impact can be positive or negative. So imagine watching your life and the focus of your entire life. Say you lived 80 years, for example, and the focus on that life for your 80 years is how have you impacted other lives around you? Was that in a positive way or was that in a negative way? And also, a lot of other things I also looked into in the life review. Also, another purpose of the life review is to see, okay, so you as a soul, I shared in my previous videos that we are not just human beings happening to wander through life. We are actually spiritual, so we are actually souls having a human body. So we are souls who have chosen to take on a human body that we can feel that is so real to us in order to have a life experience here on earth and to achieve certain goals that we set out for ourselves prior to being born here on earth. So another focus on the life review is, okay, so you set these goals for yourself. So A, B, C, D, and E. All right, so you took on a human body. Now, before the baby is born, there's a process that we all agree to be in the veil of forgetfulness. So it's a requirement that you forget where you come from, or you forget your origin, so you can focus on the experience that you're having right here, right now on Earth. However, the goals that you set for yourself to achieve in this lifetime are often embedded in your subconscious mind, and they're always there for you to access if you do not know what your goals, your life purpose is, or the goals that you've set for yourself are. But however, and also we have been gifted with the gift of free will. So here on Earth, the you as a soul having a human experience has the gift of free will. So a lot of things, are looked into or taken into a lot of factors are taken into consideration when the soul chooses to incarnate here because they know that there's free will and the soul might out, out of their free will maybe stay on course, stay on track, or go off track or go off course. So another thing looked into in the life review is, okay, so did you achieve those goals that you set for yourself, or did you go off track? Did you achieve those lessons that you sought to achieve? And at the same time, did you impact other lives positively um, or negatively? And when you do impact positively, you have positive karma. And if you do impact negatively, you have negative karma. Now, there is no good or bad because all experiences are meant to be had because these are opportunities for growth. Because you would not appreciate cold if you never had been exposed to heat, and vice versa. You will never appreciate the sunlight if you don't spend time in the darkness, and vice versa. So all these things are there to balance itself, and no experience is good or bad, but there's a law of karma. The law of karma ensures that there's balance based on the acts that one does. So it's very, very vital that we are conscious of our acts and our thoughts and our deeds, especially towards one another. And it's also vital that we choose to be positive and to spread love and kindness, regardless of our situation, because these things do matter in the afterlife. During your life review, all the degrees that you had, all the accolades that you had, all the money that you had, all the cars that you had, these things don't matter because these things are earthly achievements. You met them here when you came, you're going to leave them here behind when you leave. But what matters, what the soul takes with it is how you've impacted other lives positively and how close or how well you came close to achieving your life purpose for that lifetime. So these things will determine what your next lifetime will be. If you achieved your goals and you knocked all of them out, A, B, C, D to E, now that's very great. That's the ideal. That's what we souls hope for when we come here on Earth. So once all those are knocked out, now that determines the next lifetime you're gonna have, based on if you have any other further lessons to learn. And if you say you knocked out some and maybe did not knock out the rest, now your life is reviewed to see, okay, what are those causes, what are those factors that cause you to not achieve those lessons, and it's reviewed, and that will also play a factor into determining your next life. And if you didn't come close at all to achieving your goals, there's no judgment, no blame, no criticism. It's all good. You're given another attempt again, just the reincarnation. So that's another attempt to try again until um, the soul gets it right. So the reincarnation it's a cycle of it's a continuous cycle of retries and incarnation on earth for the soul to keep on evolving and learning and growing through the challenges and lessons here on earth. Um, so now this begs the next question. Imagine watching your life, even from birth until up until now. What would you want to be proud of if you were to sit back and just watch a screen of your life play from start to right where you are? What would you like to be proud of? What would you like to see in your life as it's playing, showing you the moments from birth to your 1 year old, 2 year old, three, four, five, six, until say you're 30 or 40 or 50 right now? Have you lived the life that you're proud of? Have you lived the life of service to others? Because love is the greatest force out there in the universe, and it's in the Christian faith. It's the greatest commandment is to first of all love God, your Father, and also love others as you love yourself, as the Master Jesus preached. In the entire universe, love is the greatest force out there that can help heal wounds, mend wounds, and change lives, bring positive changes to the world, inspire people, and in general heal the world. So, how would you like your life review to look like when you're looking at it eventually in the afterlife? So, hopefully this video gets to motivate you to start to live with purpose and to understand that our lives here on earth are not just by happenstance. We're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a reason. If you do not know what your life purpose is, you can always figure it out. If you need help with that, just leave me a message or drop me a comment in the comment section, and I can guide you through that. If you already know what your life purpose is, oh, that's great, and I'm glad you're living that already. Um, and hopefully, once again, this video gets to inspire someone out there and to share some light on this on the life review. Now, the life review typically happens again, once again, after the soul has after you've lived the course of your lifetime and then you've passed on. So once you pass on, before you get to life review, there's certain things that need to happen before you get to that stage. The ideal case is the soul passes on and then they cross over through the to the afterlife. A lot of souls actually describe this as seeing a tunnel of light and going through that tunnel, and right at the end of that tunnel is the afterlife. And then once they cross that tunnel, suddenly the veil of forgetfulness or that temporary amnesia is lifted off, and then suddenly they remember that, oh, this is home for me. This has always been home, and Earth was just a temporary vacation, and time they say does not exist in the afterlife. So meaning that even if 100 years of life spent here on Earth might seem like 2 seconds in the afterlife. So when the soul returns back, then it looks like they were just gone for like 5 seconds. Even though that soul may have lived 100 years on Earth, or 75 years, or 80 years, or maybe 30 years, but it all seems to be like a second in the afterlife because time does not exist in the literal sense that it exists here on Earth. So it's a joyful reunion once the soul makes its way back successfully into the afterlife, and then they get to reunite with your soul family and maybe some loved ones that have passed on before them. And after that reunion and celebration, then they get to meet with their spirit guides or the council of elders who are wise, all-knowing souls. And these are wise, all-knowing souls or sages that get to sit with the soul, and then they review your life from start to finish. It's not a judgment. You're not judged for anything. Your life is just reviewed to see, okay, how well did you do? How? It's more of an evaluation, right? So this is your life. These were the goals that you set for yourself prior to taking on that body, and you spent 80 years on Earth. All right. So let's see how close did you come to achieving your goals for that lifetime? Did you achieve those lessons? Did you stay on track? Did you go off track? Did you achieve your lessons? While you were there, did you impact other lives positively? And so all these things are taken into consideration, and eventually, once that evaluation is completed, the soul gets to know, okay, the life review and the evaluation gets to determine the next life, if there is any further life lessons for that soul, the next life they're going to live, and what lessons they're going to learn in the next life, um, and you know maybe where they'll be born, the country where they'll be born, or the parents that they'll be born to, that will help them achieve the lessons for that future lifetime. So in my next video, I'll be talking about the life selection process. So this is where a soul that is getting ready to incarnate on Earth gets to choose their parents and gets to choose the circumstances on Earth that are favorable and that will um, help them, assist them achieve those lessons that they've set for their lifetime. So once again, thank you for watching this video content. If this video inspired you, let me know in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, once again, please hit the like button and also subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for returning to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.